Vale. Nada.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbulence have muy bien.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. But you have nothing to fear from this one.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here? Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns. Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm sure this slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility. The only supplier of shipping. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't... Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Paragus 2 look like a kid's pop. You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon... blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners... That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator. You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic... But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their Ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for... Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups... Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show... Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking... Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is, there's not even a Jedi... Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other, after they turned on the Jedi. I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malik back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women. Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman. Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. Look, hey, let me out and I can... This facility isn't a military installation. You shut down the self-security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we... Huh? What are you talking about? So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and... No deal. If I'm not leaving, you're... Well, go ahead and burn your thrusters. If there's been a lockdown, you're trapped pretty nicely on this level. Oh, except I have clothes. And this security field is protecting me pretty well from any more out... Great. Now to business. Let's get... Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated. So it sends out a transmission to incoming. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted. And then provides docking instructions. Thing is, I can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here. Pure Bazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey! This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean. No, someone tried to lock down this whole level tight. I doubt it. All we have is communications back. We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? Be my guest. Not much else we can...
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying... Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a... Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi quarters my... Two...
Bien. Qué verga mala ustedes, no jodan.
Coño, ¿lo arreglaron? No le han pegado un puñetazo. Estas son putas informáticas. Voy a ver aquí abajo. Bien. Vamos para arriba. Malísimo. Muy bien. Oh. Pasó.
So is that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not? Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through. If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to... Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
You're either really brave or really crazy, or both.
Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droid. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this... I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here.
No tengo una ropita, digo yo.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbo lifts have been sealed to contain these.
Mana? Cachín.
Can you read me? There's a lot of interference down there. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passage is...
should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't... Will do. And be careful down there. Find the emergency supplies? About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing. But there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals. Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibroblade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill him from a distance. Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. You can usually tell when a shield is active. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you... Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Que quema el lado oscuro.